31st, 1999. Let's say goodbye to the old year with a track you all know and love from global sensation Online.
So I started my Warframe journey back in January as a way to tackle my ridiculous backlog. Now, 2 months later, I've reached the Hex quest from the 1999 update, and I have to say, this is probably my favorite quest so far. It is the most I've ever been invested in Warframe's lore, so let's talk about it. Roll that intro. First off, can we take a moment to appreciate the Protoframe's designs? They all hit for me, especially Eleanor's, Letty's, and Quincy's. In case you are unaware, Protoframes were Dr. Entradi's first attempt at weaponizing the Technocyte virus, essentially exosuits that were piloted by humans. Over time, Ballas took things a little further, using the virus to force people into becoming Warframes against their will, as we learned back in the Sacrifice quest. Yes, I've been paying attention, and as a reward, I'll be treating myself to that next Protoframe skin from the market. Hey yo, don't call me a boy.
Or maybe you're gonna bail on us, Arthur.
I'll never bail on you, Aoi.
We're in this mess because of you. I'm coming too.
Yo, Vol's like a big man kid.
Am I sensing some tension here?
Yes. So I'm a real 90s baby, not one of those, well, I was born in 98 kind. So the aesthetic of this expansion immediately appealed to me, which made me jump into Warframe in the first place. Now that I've completed it, it did not disappoint. I love these designs.
Kill on sight.
Oof. Well, damn. Alright, so boom. We're introduced to the Hex, a group of Protoframes hunting down Dr. Entradi. The squad consists of Amir, who is Volt, and he's kind of like this huge nerd. You got Quincy, aka Sato9, who oozes cool and reminds me of Hopi from the Spider-Verse. You got Letty, no, not from Fast and the Furious. Trinity, no, not from The Matrix. The Warframe, the healer of the group, but is also the most aggressive. Aoi, aka Mag, who is bubbly and also a music head. You got Eleanor, aka Nyx, who has like a very smug personality. And then you got Arthur, Excalibur, who's like the leader of the group.
We could have been allies, kiddo.
Oh shit, not just call me kiddo.
Put that thing down.
So during the opening of the mission, we play as Arthur. After a dope boss fight, we encounter the Drifter, who's our player character, who's in Excalibur frame. We lose to Arthur and get captured, but we manage to explain that a nuke is about to go off, wiping out all Protoframes and covering up Dr. Entradi's research. The Hex decides to trust us and we team up to track down Entradi's location. We have a lead, but of course it's a trap. With our backs against the wall and time running out, we make one last gambit towards the nuclear reactors. This section was fire because you get to play as each member of the Hex. But despite our best efforts, one by one, the squad starts dying. And because we're the main character, we say no. Oh no. Oh, that's a tank.
See you soon, Mama.
What?
Oh no. What happened to him? Yo! So clearly this guy forgot that I'm the main character. Using what I assume is Deviri's power, we rewind the clock back a year to get a second chance. Is this a Deus Ex Machina? Maybe, but it's a solid twist, and this is pretty much how the Hex quest comes to an end. What is this music? Yeah, I don't know. I just really wanted to include this clip into the video somehow, and this seems the only place that it could fit, so yeah. I had a blast from start to finish. The 90s aesthetic was on point, and the Hex crew was super likable. Each character had their own personality, and if they got their own standalone game, I would probably be all over that. Story was typical Warframe though. More questions than answers. Plus, I'm hyped for the next Protoframes, Frost, Saren, Nova, and Temple coming in the new update. So like I said, the story here left me with more questions than answers. What exactly is the significance of the nuclear explosion? If we stop it, how does that alter the timeline? And where is Dr. Entradi really? I can't shake this feeling that this isn't the real Dr. Entradi, but rather a trick. There's so much left to uncover, and I can't wait for the Tech Rot update to dive deeper into this mystery. And with this, I'm all caught up on Warframe's main missions. Next up, Steel Path, and that should be interesting. And of course, I'm jumping in day one when the Tech Rot update drops. Temple, I need him ASAP. But just because I'm caught up on the Warframe's main mission doesn't mean there isn't still stuff for me to do. I still got a Kuva hunt that's been active for like 5 weeks at this point, and I've just been ignoring it. And I'm still grinding mastery rank and working on my frame collection. So yeah, more content is on the way, and maybe you should sub to stay tapped in if you feel like it. Check out the community tab for updates, polls, and photo mode creations that I randomly post. And until next time, stay safe, Tenno.